and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you.
Guys, today we are going to be taking a look at the Crimson, the exotic hand cannon that you might be sleeping on. It is very, very good in this sandbox, so let's get right into this. But first, we do have a quick word from today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. Guys, do you want to explore millions of champion combinations and master countless tactics as you take on raid bosses, dungeon runs and campaign battles, as well as PvP arena matches? Well then look no further. Raid Shadow Legends has got you covered with hundreds of artifacts to equip and over 500 champions. Plus, with unique skills, you can build your team, develop your champions and raid your way. And there's an amazing new legendary champion in game right now that some of you may recognize. It's Ninja. I mean, just look how badass he is. He's got a katana, a bow and arrow, and he controls ice and fire. It's honestly one of the best looking character designs I've ever seen in any game. And he doesn't just look good, he's an absolute beast in battle too. He hits super hard, and he's awesome against pretty much any boss in the game, especially the spider or clan boss. Every one of his skills has something extra that comes into play when he's fighting bosses, and his amazing passive means he gets even stronger the longer a battle goes on, which is perfect for those longer boss fights. On top of that, he's got an AoE freeze on his third skill, which is one of the strongest crowd control effects in the game, so you can use him anywhere you need to control, like in PvP battles or in the Doom Tower. And kind of just following on from how awesome Ninja is looking, I wanted to show two of my other favourite champions. One of them being Marquise. He is a demon spawn with one of the most unique elements in the game, some fantastic abilities, and also I wanted to show off my High Katoon. She is from the Barbarians, and she is one warrior lady you don't want to mess with. So what's new in Raid? Well, Ninja is available for free right now, so everyone can get him, but you have to act fast. He's only available until October 15th, so don't miss out. He is super limited edition, and you really don't want to miss out on getting Ninja in your team. If that's not enough, Raid's got a non-stop schedule of summer events and activities, special fusion events to get brand new champions, tournaments against other players and much more, as well as 5 amazing new champions who look absolutely incredible. Raid summer plans are just starting to heat up, and there are going to be some giant updates coming very soon, so stay tuned for that. If you want to get a huge head start in Raid, all you have to do is hit the link in the description or scan my QR code, and you'll get an epic hero, Chonoru, who is amazing in the Doom Tower, 200k silver, 1 XP boost, 1 energy refill and 1 ancient shard, so you can summon an awesome champion as soon as you get in game. All of this treasure will be waiting for you right here, and don't miss out guys, these rewards will only be available for the next 30 days and only for new players. Once you're in, you can find me in the game under the name DFP Shake, and if you're fast, you can even join my clan. And it's that easy, just click the link in the description and I'll see you in game. With me? Okay, great. Guys, a quick reminder to like and subscribe as well if you haven't already. Hit that like button for your boy. We're looking at the Crimson. You guys know what the Crimson does by now, right? The Catalyst gives you more range. Cruel Remedy, it heals you on kill, and it also refills the magazine on a precision kill. And this weapon fires a 3-round burst. It is Red Death from Destiny 1 in a hand cannon frame. That is exactly what this weapon is. And of course, it is a uniquely strong weapon in this current sandbox. Up until now, the 120 RPM hand cannon meta basically meant Crimson Collins were basically an extinct species. You know, you wouldn't really see a Crimson Collin out in the wild because, you know, they were just getting gunned down from Zimbabwe by 120 RPM hand cannons. Now, those have been nerfed a little bit, and so this weapon is feeling a little bit better in this sandbox. Also guys, just a quick little shout out to anybody celebrating Eid today. Eid Mubarak to any subscribers out there celebrating Eid. Much love. It's absolutely bloody boiling over here in the UK. Bottle of water, that meme, you know, it is super hot. So if you can hear a fan in the background as I'm recording this, well, I apologize, but it is bloody boiling in it. So, you know, we're doing what we can. Speaking of bloody boiling, we are heating up the Crucible with our Crimson and pairing it up with a Sojourner's Tale as well, as you can see, coming in handy here and there for those cheeky little cleanup kills. You know what I'm saying? Alright, now there's a Titan with an overshield, but I have an overshield, and he hit me with a Black Talon and I lived. Question mark, Whisper of Rhyme broken? Answer, yes, it is. However, I'm not gonna lie, this weapon pairs up very, very well with Behemoth because you basically adds to that whole unkillable factor. Anyway, so as I was saying, it really adds on to that whole unkillable factor of the Behemoth. You know, you get increased damage resistance when you sit next to the ice, you get overshields when you break the ice to pick up the shards, and then you kill someone with Crimson, and maybe they've got a new weak, maybe somehow they've broken the overshield, or they've destroyed the crystals, and then you get all your health back, because Crimson. So it's a very, very strong combination. The other thing with Crimson that you might not know about is it deals an absolutely massive amount of flinch to your opponent. And again, in this meta where 120 RPM hand cannons are not as strong, what does that mean? Well, basically, so if someone's fighting you with a Dire Promise, for example, he's going to have to hit 3 headshots to kill you, and the amount of flinch that you deliver with Crimson means that it's not always going to be very easy to hit that 3-tap, and as soon as they fail to get their optimal time to kill on you, you are basically going to melt them. Crimson is a 3-burst weapon, especially on controller. I can't really speak to M and K, but on controller, it's an absolute breeze to use this gun. One shot after the other, they just seem to land, and you will consistently hit all your crits, and then when you hit a crit, you get your health back and the weapon reloads, meaning it's also a very good gun for taking on multiple opponents. That guy tried to be a tractor cannon Timmy, didn't work out for him. Now it is my turn to use the nerfed to the ground, the butchered, the terrible Behemoth Super. It's been nerfed. It's useless now, guys, this super. I don't know if you've heard, but it got nerfed, and so it's really bad now. It's definitely not one of the best roaming supers in the game still. One of the other major advantages to Crimson is just the fact that it's a very good dueling weapon. It does so many different things for you when you're using it correctly, i.e. getting your health back, reloading the weapon for you, dealing loads of flinch, being very, very easy to use. All of these things mean if you're in a 1v1, you should have all of the tools at your disposal to win that 1v1. There's not really a weapon type now that completely dumpsters on the Crimson. Obviously, if you don't challenge in the most optimal of ranges, you will find yourself lacking a little bit. You do want to stay in that 25-30 meter region to be as effective as possible, but to be fair, most hand cannons aren't really that much effective anywhere beyond that anyway. Obviously, 120s do still have decent range, and they still hit, you know, pretty hard. But, you know, 120s before the nerf were a completely different animal, and now you really do have the opportunity to use something like Crimson and absolutely compete. Now, I was on Behemoth, so I was rocking the Antaeus wards today, actually. I wasn't sure what to use with this exotic. I've been rocking the Peacekeepers a lot, but no SMG today, and obviously I use One-Eyed Mask a lot. But I felt like there's no point using One-Eyed Mask with Crimson, since Crimson is going to heal you on kill every time anyway. You could stack that with an Overshield on One-Eyed Mask, but I don't know. It just seems like overkill and kind of pointless to do One-Eyed Mask and Crimson. Although that does get my cogs, you know, turning a little bit. Unkillable build, Behemoth, One-Eyed Mask and Crimson stood next to Crystals all game and Overshields. I mean, I don't know, dude. Wow, that would be toxic. Actually, that would be really, really toxic. Speaking of toxic, you shouldn't have ran through my barricade just to get shot in the face, brother. Shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have done it. And then the Antaeus wards there came in pretty clutch there. I blocked that guy's attack and then just shredded him with the Crimson. Crimson Calling at your service. Guys, a quick reminder as well to hit like and subscribe on the video if you haven't already. I'd really, really appreciate it. And I definitely don't want hate comments for doing a Raid Shadow Legend promo, you know what I'm saying? Oh, my big up to my homies at Polarium, you know what I'm saying? Big up, big up. Oof, that is some absolute monstrous aping with the Crimson right there. Kind of disgusting, I'm not gonna lie. Just barreling into people and then spraying them with this thing. Just, you know, it makes me feel some kind of way. It's definitely a good gun to use in Rumble. Obviously, Rumble can be interesting though. I had a couple of lobbies today where I was in lobbies and like there'd be like one dude with a fusion rifle and that's it. They would just fusion rifle everyone all game, and that can be frustrating, you know, when you're trying to record a primary weapon video and you want to get into primary weapon gunfights and, you know, you just got some nutter running at you with a fusion rifle. It is understandable though that, you know, people will do whatever they can to win. There's definitely a meta in Rumble if you guys don't know, and the meta isn't fusion rifles, but the meta is basically Thorn or Ace of Spades. Why? Because those weapons are really, really beneficial after getting a kill. And basically, for example, Thorn Thorn is borderline a cheese weapon in Rumble, because you can snowball Soul Devourer against every opponent you run into. So for example, you know, Timmy and the other team just kill someone with Thorn. Now I challenge him and he's going to 2-tap me. And now he's going to pick up the orb, and then he's going to 2-tap the next guy, and then the next guy. And so yeah, there's definitely a meta in Rumble that certainly is apparent. And that guy's meta is shadow diving without knowing where his opponent is. Haha, cheeky cheeky. Look where you're going, buddy. Look where you're going. But yeah, Crimson hangs in there, man. It's not a bad weapon whatsoever. Is it a meta weapon now? Maybe for some of you guys it might be a meta weapon. This is my meta, chasing cowardly hunters off the map and then defying all of the odds to survive from the brink. From the absolute brink. You've got to love that, guys. You've got to love that. Anyway, guys, that is the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That was my Crimson video in this sandbox. Is it meta now? Maybe. Time will tell. It's definitely in a better spot than it has been for a very long time. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.